Rewind the tape. Okay, that was really bad.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Don't worry, I'm back and I'm able to get through the intro. This is Wait, Rewind the Tape, which you formerly know as your favorite podcast. And I'm Natalie.
I'm Ruth. And I'm really sweaty, and I'm going to mention that several times. So just get used to that now.
If I'm being honest, when you first dialed in, I thought maybe, I thought a couple of things. One, it's probably Ruth is quite sweaty. The room's probably quite hot, or something's happened.
The room is really warm.
But then I also thought maybe she's putting some serum on or some cream on.
No, I know. I actually know what you mean now.
You have been known to come on camera to like putting makeup on or putting cream on or something, like finishing off getting ready.
Yeah.
Essentially.
100%. Yeah.
So it could have been one of two things: sweat or serum.
Pure sweat.
Yeah.
But even when I saw myself in the camera, I was like, that can't be sweat. It was so thick.
The thing, you looked both.
My face was wet,
sweaty, but also matte at the same time, if that's possible.
It's because sometimes I'll just put bits of foundation on, something you should never do with a full coverage. I won't put it all over my face. I'll just
foundation. A full coverage foundation is not a concealer and should not be used as such.
Tell that to me, but yeah, no, you just did. Yeah,
and you won't listen. So
nothing new there. Oh god.
Yeah. But do you know what? It's fine. We're here. I've got like a razor, but not like a light beam coming down.
Oh, same. I'm going to take my glasses off. I don't care if I can see. I look terrible. I want to look cute. And that's what it's really about. Okay.
I think I'd no longer look as like sick as a dog as I did last week. However, I am, because I'm coming off the back of that terrible cold. I do have like the healings over of like several cold sores that all just formed all got together to form one giant cold sore. It was insane.
Power Ranger style.
Yeah, it's just like let's all put our rings together and become one. Just ridiculous.
Oh
it was horrible, and it still is horrible. My body is rejecting the dark.
The dark is killing me.
Every year, I forget. Although I swear to God, it's darker this year than it's ever been before.
It is.
It has to be, because this isn't normal.
Black.
Pitch black.
It doesn't normally offend me like this. I'm very, very upset.
This year, it's really hit me in the gut.
No, it's too much.
Yeah.
Because I can't. I have no day. It's just not.
There's no daylight. Yeah, daylight is taken up by work, and nighttime comes, and you're like, okay, right, guess it's nighttime. It's bedtime. No, it's 4:00. It's not nighttime. It's 4:00. Yeah, it's cozy time, glass of wine time. No, you've still got 2 hours of your working day left.
Oh my gosh.
But then it's that last 2 hours of your working day that really makes you need the glass of wine. Bottle.
I can't. I'm getting a beer gut, and I don't even drink beer. Unless you count Desperados. In which case I do. Okay.
Unless you count Desperados and Corona and Peroni. And if I'm having Indian food, then a Cobra.
Oh my God. And if I'm on a budget, whack on a Stella. It's fine. I'm absolutely joking, by the way. I only drink tequila flavored beer. Okay.
I thought Stella was reassuringly expensive.
No, it's I think it's only in other countries it's expensive.
Right, okay.
The fact that I think Stella is a cheap beer just shows that I have no knowledge of beer.
No knowledge.
I don't know.
I drink one beer, preferably from a bottle, because a pint glass is just too much. It's intimidating. It's way too much liquid. It's a big vessel. It's heavy. I'm little. I can't carry a pint. That's a lie.
I can, but I don't want to. I refuse.
Yeah.
A half pint's cute, but then I think a 3/4 pint would be perfect.
Let's just have a glass of wine. Anyway, guys, this week We are trying something new, aka
Don't try and sell it.
repackaging what we do all the
Try
time
and sell
as
this
something new.
shit.
So we're just well, we haven't watched something, or rather we have, but we're saving it because I need to process. And so we don't have any card games, so we've got nothing to hide behind either.
Yeah,
So
this week we're literally just talking.
We're just talking, we're getting real, which may mean we revert to a BuzzFeed
We're getting real. Are we?
Oh, we're doing improv. And what's the first rule of improv?
Don't kiss anyone.
What? It's
no?
Say yes, which actually goes against the rule of don't kiss anyone, because that really is say no.
Honey, say no. I'm not saying yes to everything. I'm not playing a single game where I have to say yes to things that I don't know what I'm saying yes to.
No, you do know what you're saying yes to, because you're the one controlling where it goes.
No, but in improv, you could be in a team or a partnership, whatever, and somebody else just does something and you have to follow their lead.
But you can change it. You can say yes,
it.
And this, and this. And so you could turn it around and make it opposite if you don't like what they're suggesting.
Yeah, and you can always kick them in the balls if they're really...
Yeah,
because I'm just assuming it's a man who's making you feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
Lick my boot.
Lick my left titty.
Something.
I've never said that before. Didn't feel good.
No, okay. I didn't feel good to hear it, if I'm being honest.
I apologise to all.
So what's been going on this past week?
I will be being honest, because this past week I've experienced some would call it heartbreak, some would call it heartache, some would call it getting played, some would call it don't hate the play, hate the game, some would call it the game will play you, some would call it
men are trash.
Don't trigger me. No, but the reason I think men are trash is actually not specifically what happened to me, just in general. I'm not joking. I can't go into it because these aren't my stories to tell. But in real life, the things women I know that are going through,
oh no,
I honestly feel like we should just round them all up
and teach them a lesson.
Nah.
Some might call this, what you're going through, a lesson learned.
No, I don't learn lessons.
No, but some might.
Yeah. No, I also don't think that, okay, this is just me. I don't think somebody else caused it. Okay, obviously pain is a part of life. Feeling pain is a part of life.
Yeah.
But there are certain instances where someone is causing you unavoidable pain, in which I don't see there's a lesson there. And people say there's a lesson like, don't, and you see it a lot, like, don't date this kind of person. Don't get yourself in this situation. But it's just like, obviously, if I could not get myself in this situation, babe, I wouldn't. So thanks, hun. But
do you think I chose to be here? I mean, in many ways, sure. The choices I made led me here, but I didn't choose this outcome. I thought it would go differently. I thought I would be standing in the sun.
Honey, look how that ended. Jail cell. So good luck. But yeah, I'm just talking about some in real life really horrible men. And then it doesn't help that you go online and all these like dramas, celebrity dramas also involving horrible men. And it's just like, where can I get a break? Who can I run to? Sorry, song break. But it's really stressing me out. How's your week?
My week's been fine. Not as very, very uneventful.
Uneventful's good, trust me.
Yeah. No, of course, uneventful is great. It's fantastic. And it feels like, cool. I've had a nice wholesome weekend. I've been productive. I've done things, it's just been really nice until you turn around and like 30 years has gone and you've had just a series of uneventful.
Don't do that. That's anxiety. Because I just felt it rising in me and I was like, that's not real. That is not real. Because honestly, I've been feeling that as well, because even though it sounds like I've had an eventful week, I haven't. It's just like, am I just a vessel to experience pain and garbage until the day I die while nothing happens in my life?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that can't be my existence.
No, you're right.
This is why we don't freestyle, by the way.
Oh, God.
Just so cheery.
Listen,
But
I'm just gonna put this out there, guys, because you'll find out next week anyway. We were going to talk about Scandal, and there are several things in Scandal that you could play, like drink if. And I'm glad that I didn't play that game with myself, because having this real conversation right now, having played the Scandal drinking game, I'd be a mess.
Yeah.
I'd be an absolute mess.
I am going to have the last dregs of this bottle of wine, though. So,
God.
yeah.
Red or white?
Red.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God. You know, like the cheapest bottle in the store is the one called I Love.
No. Yeah, with the heart. Yeah,
these wines are
you.
so funny. I heart Merlot. First of all, I hate
Merlot. No, Merlot's the worst one.
Yeah. But it's the only red they have in the I Heart range.
And it's the best. No, they have I Heart Cabernet Sauvignon.
No, in that shop.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a nicer wine for like £3 more, but I just feel like, this one tastes of sadness and desperation.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. It's not what you need right now, but
yeah. Sorry, I just thought it was going to spill on my top. Every time I wear this top, stained.
Well, it's a white t-shirt. What do you expect?
Facts. That is an actual fact. Every time I wear anything, it gets stained. I'm
not one of those people that can keep things pristine.
I've never seen you with a stain.
Oh, Ruth. Everything's
You're
stained.
more of a hole.
Oh, yeah. I have holes in everything.
I feel like I'm more of a stain and a rip. A rip on the seam that I never fix.
Actually, riddle me this. So I've got like a couple of pairs of jeans that they're my favorite jeans, but they've just like the seat has completely ripped across one of the, and I'm just trying to figure out, is it savable? Can I send it to somebody and like a jeans fixer, and can they fix them?
So there's a tear across the bum.
Yeah. But it's like right across now. It's just got it's just like right across. And it's not to the point where you could cut them and make them into shorts, because it's like
it's
the
too
rip
high. It never rips there.
High.
It rips like on your ass cheek.
Yeah.
It's
so
just like
it would be like denim French knickers.
Which are also cute, but then with the cut of the jeans, it will
not
just
with
look
a boyfriend
saggy.
cut.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Like you're wearing a loose boxer. No. I would, because this is something I've wanted to do, so you have to do it and see if it works. Get a very thick yarn, perhaps a metallic one. Yeah, and get somebody to overstitch it. I think it would look cool. It could also look bad, but I don't think it will. And the only thing is the ends will need to be reinforced, obviously, because it will just keep ripping. Next thing you know, your vagina's out. Not where you want to be, honestly.
At all.
Speaking from experience.
Oh, no.
I thought I was pulling that off. I was like, oh my God, my butt cheek's out.
Oh.
Cute. No, it's not. It's not cute anymore. I'm not saying vaginas aren't cute, but it isn't what I was going for.
Where were you? Oh, God.
I was going to meet I can say that. My sister's baby.
Okay, right.
My sister is so private that I don't know if I can say on this podcast that she has a baby. That's crazy. But I respect it. I really love that. It's really inspired me. Like when I have a child, I always thought I'd be the kind of person who'd be like, I'm definitely posting perhaps a bump.
Right.
And perhaps with the caption, love child, because it will be.
And are you doing that? Is that going to be the first post that anyone kind of in your inner circle will know about it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be like, you'll have normal posts on your Instagram throughout the but tactful angles so no one can tell you're pregnant.
I always look pregnant anyway.
8 months, you'll be like pregnant, and people.
Yeah, and I probably will post it when I've given birth. I'll take it before, obviously, but I'll probably post it when I
think you'd have to take it before you gave birth.
I don't know. I think it stays for longer than people.
Oh, true.
She's walking around with a swollen belly, like, what? There's nothing in here.
For your own sanity, I think you have to take it before.
No,
I don't think you want to take the after picture. You don't want to take the before picture after.
No, I'll definitely take it before. I can already see what kind of picture it'll be. It depends if the person, it depends how I get pregnant as well.
Like balancing a little wine glass on bump.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
You're allowed a glass.
You know full well. Somebody like me is going to have to go teeth.
Yeah.
The baby's going to... Yeah. And then there's another picture I've always wanted to do, depending on if I have a partner or not. I say always wanted to do. I just saw the picture on Instagram and I thought it was cute. It isn't actually a family picture. It's just something a photographer took. But I thought, I want to do that. Yes, listeners, this is how sad I am. So the other parent is wearing like a hoodie or whatever, and you can't see them because it's their back, but they're holding, like you can tell they're holding a baby.
Okay.
And then it's like me taking a selfie. And they're just there. And
I see. Family in the background.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. You saw this picture and thought, I'd really like to recreate that someday.
Yeah. That's what I think a healthy family looks like.
Yeah, okay, cool.
They weren't a family.
Nice. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, no.
How would you announce your pregnancy? Would you?
I feel like I will probably do it like when the baby's arrived, just for the pure shock value. Surprise!
Yeah, I'm not telling you because I want you to know. I'm just saying it because it's funny to mess with people.
Yeah, it's, you know.
I had a child.
Exactly.
I mean, the joke's on me because I had a child, but still.
And no one cares. Highest rate of unfollows.
I was here for the occasional tea pick, and now you're really giving me nothing.
But maybe I'll stay for the... No. Too far.
No, they're reposting it like, honey, free the nipple. Okay. Yeah, too far.
Yeah, sorry to all the mothers out there. Yeah, that's it. That's the tweet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would be here it is. Here's the baby.
I've also been thinking a lot about fostering lately.
Oh my God, me too. Not lately. It's just something that I've been thinking about that I would like to do.
Well, I've always wanted to adopt, but lately I've been thinking it's better to foster. I think it's because I watched the new Annie.
Oh my God. What are you like?
Because I've always wanted to adopt.
Miss Hannigan.
Like, I'm not going to ever foster that many kids. Maybe one or two.
Also, Miss Hannigan was horrible, no?
She was a drunk bitch and a failed singer in the new one. So she was basically me.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. When you grow up and you relate to Miss Hannigan more.
Yeah, that's like, when you know
these kids were fucking annoying. Did they not know? Like, she was giving them a roof over their head.
No, the original Miss Hannigan, worse, but did kind of, she was a bit of a stereotype of a character, but the new Mrs. Hannigan, played by Cameron Diaz, I'm not joking, she is me.
Oh, it's Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, can I just say, Jamie Foxx in that? Oh my God, I have so much to say.
Is he Danny Wahlberg?
He could be oh my God. He is, I've been listening to like songs from his first R&B album. And I was like, why did these songs used to get me so hot? And it was just like, I realized I was 15 at the time.
Okay.
So it was like, oh my God. Yeah, but those songs used to get me going. Anyway, I'm sure that's why he made the album, to get 15-year-old girls hot under the car.
whatever, makes the sales. There's a market for that.
Also, like, it's okay, I'm just going to speak for myself, but at the time it was an important part of my development. It was listening to like
Your
songs
sexual
that
awakening.
listening to songs that were made for adults, but like, oh my God, this is hot. Yeah. Obviously they're not made for me. They weren't made for 15-year-old me, but I enjoyed them.
But
and
at
I
the
still enjoy
time,
them today.
you really feel like actually maybe they are.
Not with him, because he seemed like an actual grown man.
Okay.
At that time, whereas other singers I was listening to were like teeny bopper, like R&B singers, who were definitely, again, not talking about me,
singing
but
to you directly,
or even a girl like me, but you know.
What we're talking about, fostering, yeah. I just don't think that I don't think the authorities would give me a child to foster.
They definitely would.
No, I just don't think they would.
No, they would. All you have to do is have somewhere to live and pass the, is it called the CRB check?
But come on, that surely the criteria for fostering a child is not, do you have somewhere to live and do you have no criminal record?
No, I think for adopting it's a lot harder, but for fostering,
that's nuts, because they give you money to foster as well, right?
Yeah, but it's not much. It's not actually enough to raise a child.
No, of course not. But if the criteria to foster a child is really just those two things, there's no other checks, then
I'm trying to check
how it might get abused.
But I'm just like, foster care checks. What would I even Google for that? Checklist.
How to be a foster parent.
Oh no, don't give me a PDF. That's like, I'm not that invested. Relax.
Yeah, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah, let's move on.
It's not something that's going to be happening anytime soon.
Yeah, it's just here. They check your criminal record, your health. What are they checking my health for?
Well, I guess they don't want you to pop your clogs, right?
But even if I do, surely the child is better off in my care until I do. I'm not being morbid, but it depends what kind of sickness is it. Anyway, references. I've got plenty of references. Everyone I know hates me. Overseas and military checks.
Okay, so this is a lot more than just
no, these are just CRBs. Child protection check. Ex-partners.
Oh,
to be honest, half of those men don't claim me, so that'll be fine. A house, garden, a neighborhood. See, that's the main thing.
A neighborhood?
Yeah, like.
No, I get what it is, but it's just a funny.
If you're living like in the middle of like, and I'm not making a joke of it. No, like I mean like a known trafficking ring or something terrifying in your area. Well, I think that's what I'd be looking for. Household members, pets. They're checking your pets.
Yeah, see, they would never give me a child.
Pets
are crazy.
Manga could chill for 5 minutes. I'm lying. Finances. And that's it.
I don't think if they looked under the hood of the car with my finances, they would very quickly be like,
no, you'd be surprised. You're all right.
You can't afford this child.
No, you're all right, because you don't have to earn that much to be able to look after a child, because they're going to supplement you as well. You don't have to be able to provide an amazing life for a child to foster one. I'm serious.
I get that. But it's just,
because honestly, as a child in state care, like apart from having a roof over your head, access to free education, which everyone has anyway, and being fed, it's not like you're having this amazing life. So it's just like, as long as you can match it.
Here's a bed, fucking get on with it.
The only accurate portrayals of foster care, well, the ones that I believe I've ever seen, obviously in Jacqueline Wilson books and TV shows.
Oh my God, the best.
Yeah, she's Tracy the only person who was like, listen, guys, this is how it is.
This is how it is. Yeah.
We've said it before, we'll say it again. Shout out to Jacqueline Wilson, the legend.
Weren't we supposed to be doing an episode of
Girls in
one of the
Love.
like Girls in Love series? Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to the Girls in Love TV show?
Good question. I don't think they ever did. They make it past Girls in Love? Did they make it to Girls in Pressure?
I don't think so.
I think just Tracy Beaker was too good.
Oh my God, I've just realised Chelsea, the woman who plays Chelsea in EastEnders today, is the girl from Girls in Love.
I don't know who
That's
Chelsea
where I
is.
know her from.
Sorry, I'm just going to have to do this Google.
Chelsea from EastEnders. EastEnders is absolutely in a shambles at the moment. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if there's a writer's strike or what.
I don't understand how it still is. Is EastEnders just? Will it ever end?
Of course not. It's a soap. Soaps don't end.
No, I know, but some soaps. Surely there are soaps.
No, apart from Brookside, I don't think a soap has ever ended.
Oh my God, Brookside! I never really watched it, but
yeah, that's kind of why it ended.
Because me personally, I did not watch it.
No, it had its like moment, its heyday, and then just like no one was really watching it. But I think it's cool to like soaps are the only time where you know like certain like Liverpool's getting represented. How many shows are based in Liverpool really? I don't know. I just thinking about it, don't know. You don't ever pull upon me.
I feel like there are a few, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I can't think of any. I can't even remember where This Is England is set. I want to say the Northeast.
I want to say Northwest. Is it not like around Manchester?
Oh, it is Manchester.
Yeah.
You're right.
Somerstown?
You are absolutely right.
Oh, yeah. Have you been watching anything?
I'm, of course, watching Insecure. So I watch it when we finish this, I'll watch the latest one. And no spoilers, but last week's episode will give you a fucking headache. It's given everyone who watched it a headache.
Okay.
I'm not going to get too into it, but it's basically like the arrival of Lawrence's child and like how, as a couple, they deal with that. And it's also that I feel like Lawrence having that child on Insecure was the catalyst to the week I've had.
Oh no.
Just dealing with a lot of men who, the way they approach women, speak to women, understand women, the angle they hit it, always wrong, always so wrong. And in Insecure, like the mother of his child isn't Condola. It's not exactly like she's an innocent party, but you can see what she's going through as a new mother. Yeah. And it's just like, sir,
step it up.
Leave her alone. Like, oh my gosh, leave new mothers alone. I honestly think that a lot of you are going to get a flogging, you know, like Cersei when she was shamed walking through the town in Game of Thrones.
I do, yeah.
I think before you die, as you're dying and your life flashes before your eyes, you will have like a 10-minute walk of shame where you see how badly you treated the mother of your child and you are flogged.
Okay, so this is specifically for men. This isn't for
anybody who is just horrible to the primary carer of their child. Like,
okay, but not just anybody, not just everybody. It's not going to happen.
I mean,
to
I'm sure I'm going to get flogged for something, but I don't think it will last 10 minutes. I think mine will be like 30
it'll be
seconds.
a light flog, and I'll enjoy it.
Thank me. It's going to be a mess. Oh my God.
Wow.
And that will probably come up in the vlogging section.
Yeah.
No,
that's just added a good 15 seconds. My flogger will not kink shame me. Oh no. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sorry, excuse me for one.
Oh, Natalie's cough is back.
No, it's just like now it's not as bad as it was last week. It's just a bit like phlegmy sauce, you know? It's not keeping me up at night.
Okay.
That's just
heartbreak.
crushing ennui.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I get you. But, you know, no, I was going to say things are lifting up, but I'm like, it's not. No, then I remembered you have to go. So we still haven't been through January. You know, January's a tough year.
That is, and it's long as hell. It's long and dark. I feel like I'm, any heartbreak I have now, is really, I'm doing it to myself, You
do it to yourself. You do. Yeah. Honestly, we talked about it before. One of the most important songs ever written, because it's so true,
is Gabrielle Rise. That is the song
Give
that
Gabrielle
I said.
her flower.
Ruth, you need to listen to Gabrielle Rise in this moment of heartache.
Now I'm ready. Oh my God. I made a playlist of songs that just made me feel so sad. Yeah. But it ended up being like just a good playlist because I really like sad music. And honestly, the women in 90s R&B, the lyrics, they just hit the ball out the park. There are some lyrics that I would personally change. Like, when songs talk about waiting for somebody, or if you ever change your mind, come back. I would flip that and say, don't you ever fucking come back here. But apart from that, nail on head. Like there's this song by Changing Faces called Get Out, where they're basically just say, and it's like quite a slow beat, so you just have to really think about it. And they're like, no more sitting at home alone while you're out with somebody else. No more staring at the phone, because I can do better all by myself. And that's what I want everyone to realize. You're better off without that. Like, it can't get any worse. Am I talking to myself? I don't know. I'm going to stop. Natalie, you're going to have to curb me a lot this episode.
As we say, that is all so true, but then it's like, I'm better off. I'm better off on my own. So I'll sit at home alone.
Yeah, but you're better off sitting at home alone, knowing that it's just you, than sitting at home alone, knowing that there's somebody else out there who is doing you so dirty.
Oh, yeah. It's that older adage, having nothing is better than having something bad. Yes. Yeah.
And it's a tale as old as time, ladies, so you're not the only one. And gentlemen, if you're going through it, but you have no sympathy for me. Anyway. Non-binaries, you're always included, so you have all my empathy. No more. Sorry. Okay. I might do a cover song. Remember, every time I say I'm going to do something on this podcast, I never do it. Oh my God. Any applicants who have dogs classified under the Dangerous Dogs Act 1991 will not be considered.
That's fair enough.
Then it lists the dangerous dogs. What on earth is a Fila Brasileiro? Never heard of
Brazilian Mastiff. And an Argentinian Doggo is an Argentinian Mastiff.
Oh, gorgeous dog. It's like a hound. Properly trained, I imagine that's the best dog to have.
I guess properly trained, any dog is good to have.
No, this looks like a bloodhound.
Yeah, they're massive.
Oh, I love that for me.
Yeah, but slobber everywhere.
Attack! Sorry. I would never get my dog to attack someone.
But what if you named it Attack?
Oh my God. Okay, that has happened where we were walking past someone's house and I swear somebody said Attack and they were like, my cousin was like, they were just calling their dog. I was like, no, they weren't. They were messing with me. Because I looked at them and I was like, that is not funny. And my cousin was like, what do you think was just happening? Anyway.
I think they were messing with you.
I don't find that funny. I got bitten.
It isn't funny. You can't. It's not. That isn't funny.
Yeah, I'll knock you out, sir. I won't.
Somebody will call the police on you. And then they'll take your dog away from you, and it'll not you, of course, not you, but somebody
if the police
might.
came and saw me and him, they're like, "What did she do?
Is she attacking your dog?"
Oh my god!
But you know, some mother of a young child is gonna be.
Oh no, but he's only. That's why I was annoyed, because he's only playing games because he knows it's me. Like the way, I don't know. That's how I felt.
Oh, he's flirting with you.
Oh my god! Please don't flirt with me like that. I don't like it.
I'm joking.
No, but so many people do. And it's like, that's scaring me. It's not the way to get my attention.
No.
Terrifying me is not how to get it done.
I feel like I haven't had a good flirt in a long time. Too long.
No, just good looking delivery drivers. I rely on them.
I don't stop and flirt with the delivery driver though.
I just say thank you so many times. I make it so obvious. I just want to be grateful.
Thank you. And they're like, there's COVID, please stop.
Some of them love it. They just love being delivery.
Like, say it again, baby. How grateful are you?
Oh my God. I'm never showing a man gratitude again. But a woman.
True. Yeah. I've got some delivery, some female delivery people on my roster.
I think I only have one, and she's very irregular. Because, at this point, you kind of realize that the delivery people are always the same.
It's the same people all the time. Yeah.
The most frequent to our house is this guy who speaks like, name Otto in The Simpsons, the guy that drives the school bus, like he talks like this.
Oh God.
And he kind of acts like he's permanently high. And it's just like, so I don't know what planet you're on, but I love the service.
Yeah, so keep doing what you are doing.
Whatever this is, keep it up.
Yeah, this is a great situation.
It's like a 70s hallucinogenic vibe. It's cute.
Yeah, I like my delivery guys, but not like stop and chat.
No.
Yeah, so good improv session.
Well, I've got up some Desperate Housewives themed things.
Okay. I was going to say, has there anything been going on in like the news and stuff that we should address?
Yeah, but I don't want to go near it. There's been the biggest thing in the news has been there was a terrorist attack.
Oh yeah. Awful.
There was the Astroworld accident.
Yeah, also terrible.
What's the summit called? Because I want to call it the GQ summit.
COP, Conference of the Parties. Joke.
I didn't mean that one. I meant the environment one, where all the leaders. Oh, I thought the COP was when I'm not going to say what I thought it was. I'm not going to embarrass myself.
I would like to know, though. Tell me about it. Yeah. I thought it was when all the cops got together
and fed each other donuts while spanking one another. Oh my God! But that's when I knew I'd officially retired from politics, because I'm just like, I don't even want to. Nothing you're saying, I don't even care. Nothing you're saying makes sense. Even President Obama said something that ground my gears, and that's when I was like, wow, I'm really out of it. There's nothing left for me here.
At the COP.
Yeah, and I don't mean to.
Terrible.
The reason I don't like to highlight the things that he says is because I feel like it's unfair. Just because you're like not terrible doesn't mean you should face the brunt of my criticism. Does that make sense? Whereas somebody who is truly trash, I wouldn't even bother to speak about, because I don't care about what they say.
Yeah. Whereas you're like, you hope for better from Obama,
which isn't fair. And then I get that they're doing a different thing, like they really believe in what they're doing, so the way they see it and the way I see it is different. But it's just, we've talked about this before, like when it comes to emissions, like emissions doesn't mean anything. Countries should be judged by so that everything that you import and use in your country, how much energy or how many emissions were made based on what you consume. That's the only fair measure. A country who is manufacturing for you has high emissions, and you have low emissions because you don't manufacture everything, you import everything, and then you look good. But the only reason that the emissions are so high is because all these goods are being consumed by your country. So it has to be.
And you can't say
measured differently.
And it shouldn't be measured just in like what you're doing to offset. Like, but we planted X number of trees. It's like, that doesn't really make a difference if your emissions and what you're consuming is so high. You can plant all the trees you want, but if you keep like burning through fossil fuels, then it doesn't really make a difference.
And if people are burning through fossil fuels on your behalf, but I get it, I guess, from if you were a leader of a country who had made changes so that your manufacturers had lower emissions and you wanted another country to do the same, forcing the consumer to change. That's one way to look at it. But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just with the whole, I just don't like, I've also mentioned this before. If I have to see Bojo's girlfriend turned wife tweet about how low emissions are in England one more time, it's a farce. It irritates me.
It is.
And I've just realised things like this is just a meeting booked in on the calendar. It doesn't really mean anything, and I shouldn't let it get to me so much. But then it's also like the earth is dying and so am I. So. And the rock and roll
disproportionately affecting people, and in the UK we're not really experiencing the true extremes of climate change, and we won't
people in the
for
Caribbean
quite a long time. People in the Caribbean, the Pacific Islands, even like the States and Greece, and obviously the Arctic.
But when it floods here, it's horrible. So I don't know how we're going to handle it.
But it's not like we're still.
No, this is nowhere near as bad as it's going to get. But it's just I don't want it to get there. Like I genuinely don't want to have to deal with that. Do you know how many nightmares I've had about floods? About like not the world flooding, but my world flooding. And then I've even thought like, okay, if I come downstairs one day and everything downstairs is flooded. Like I've really thought about it because where we live, it's just like it would be a nightmare.
Do you have flood insurance?
No, I don't think so. Do you?
I don't think so. I don't know if maybe our house insurance might cover.
No, I don't because there's no way you can get that for that price. I can tell you that for that much. I'll be surprised if Hey guys, as usual, we're having technical difficulties, which is actually the reason we didn't want to do the scandal episode today.
Yeah, we didn't want to do it just a disservice, and I'm glad that we didn't.
Yeah, because our the episode's just cut, so we're starting again. Basically, we're not starting again. We're just telling you that because we can't bloody remember what we were talking about, so now we're just going to talk about some other random shit. Okay. I was going to attempt to recall, but honestly, it's been about 20 minutes, 25 minutes of me faffing around, trying to connect to the internet, restarting the computer, just making sure that all of the recording has saved, which it has. So if you're listening up to this point, then you've heard the fruits of our labour. So yeah. I hope it was funny. I hope it was happy for you.
We talked about how we were anxious, depressed, and men are just doing everybody dirty. So I don't think anybody had a good time. I do want to talk about the Astroworld thing because obviously what happened is really sad, but I think we should just talk about it at a later date. Because what I want to say is more just about like festivals in general. And I'm sure our listeners are festival goers. So festival.
Yeah, festivals in general, just like I feel like it's because maybe if you don't go to festivals often, this seems even crazier to you. But you only have to have been to one or two of like the big ones, and you'll know, like,
yeah, for sure.
Festivals in general, there just needs to be, I'm not saying they need to be like fucking
policed.
Yeah, but it does need to be a bit more, like, just a bit more regulation. Like, we've even joked about on this podcast, like, going up to a security guard at a festival, or not a security guard, like a warden person for help, and realizing they're like off their ticks. Like, it happens. Like, but yeah.
If you're working at a festival, it's because you wanted to get a free ticket for the festival.
But I think a lot of people don't know that, because even when the day after the Astroworld tragedy, like when the paramedic was like, there was a paramedic who posted what happened from their perspective, and they couldn't believe that the I don't know what they're called, so I just call them wardens. That's what we call them here in the UK. Didn't know like basic CPR, and it's like, yeah, they're not real. It's not a real job.
Yeah,
so
they're not trained.
That's a wider problem than just what happened at Astroworld.
Yeah.
So yeah, and considering how much money festivals make, they can definitely afford to hire, like, I know they have paramedics on site, but they can definitely afford to hire like off-duty paramedics, the same way you'd hire a security guard. Like, you can definitely afford that. So those are the kind of things where I think they just need more regulation with. But obviously what happened was scary as F and sad as F. And there's somebody who like freaks out in big crowds. Like I told you at Frank Ocean, when I turned around and saw the amount of people behind me, I was like, and I'm having a panic attack.
Oh, no.
And we had to go to the back, because it's just like, I don't know.
I prefer to be nearer the back, have a bit of space now anyway.
I do now, but only because out of like anxiety. Like I love being at the front and like being in it. And I'm somebody who doesn't mind a mosh pit either. So like,
oh my God.
No, I actually don't mind one. But the only mosh pits I've ever been at,
as in being mosh pit adjacent or being in a mosh pit.
Like, there was one time we went to Amsterdam to see Run the Jewels, and I remember the guy I was with, he was like, he turned around, because I was with two guys, one of them was at the front because he just wanted to be at the front, so we were nearer like the middle. Again, that was before my anxiousness, but I just didn't want to be at the front even then. And he turned around because he knew I was standing at the place where people were moshing, and he was worried about me. He was looking for me, and he said when his eyes found me, I was like in the middle of the mosh pit, and he was like, what? But that was because it was a small venue and I feel like there's different types of mosh pits.
I used to listen to
mosh pit isn't the same as
I
Metallica
to a lot of like post-hardcore kind of screamo.
Yeah,
and went to a lot of kids like that.
Yeah.
And those kids are angular. Honestly, if you got caught in I was always scared to get caught even like on the side when a mosh pit started, because they just go absolutely nuts.
But I swear there used to be like mosh pit culture and rules. Like the mosh pit, I don't know if
it was like the mosh pit etiquette.
No, honestly, the mosh pit was never that big as well. And there was space around it. The mosh pits I've seen as well. Anyway. Also,
not my experience of a mosh pit. A dangerous place.
Yeah. There's also like a certain crowd of like young white teens that go to hip-hop events. Like, it's kind of tied into the internet's... let's talk about it another time. But it's just I just feel like the way they behave in general, like seeing them dancing on those ambulances and stuff, didn't surprise me, because that's just how they act. They're like honestly the worst and
entitled.
Yes, and I feel like they think that you know what I mean. There's that certain kind of person who like wants to. Their idea of Black culture is just being a disrespectful, terrible person, and it's kind of like tied into their racism, and then that's where they go to unleash that side of themselves. I used to encounter those people when I was younger. And also I was thinking about Leeds Fest. The time we went to Leeds Fest, we were 22 to 27. I was 22, everyone else was a bit older. I was with my ex, who's a bit older, and like we went to see, I think it was the Black Keys that were playing, I don't know, or some band that older people listen to, I don't know. can't remember which one. We only went to see them, so we got day tickets. And I'd never been to Leeds or Reading, which is like a staple, you know, for young people going to festivals.
Yeah.
I obviously
it was my
never
first
went.
festival, Leeds.
Yeah, I never went to that shit. So I didn't know what I was in for. Before them, I think it was who the Predictor Riot? That's not Kasabian. Who is
Kaiser Chiefs.
Yes, it was Kaiser Chiefs, who I spiritually have never been aligned with. And I think I saw why. It was like a bunch of 16-year-olds. I'm not joking. They were literally passing out and they were getting passed over the barrier to the
yeah.
So as a performer, if you're used to seeing that at festivals, somebody being unconscious at a festival being passed out will not alarm you because it happens so often. I feel like I just wish people understood like the wider issues that are going on around festivals rather than zooming in at the things at this festival and saying they're bad. If you do that, I feel like what will happen is, because, you know, in suing culture, people will get their payouts and stuff, but there will be no real change. And then it's also a wider problem around the way we look at drugs, like at festivals in general, like people are going to take drugs. Obviously, we can see that. So there needs to be more provisions for that because it is dangerous. But then it's like drugs shouldn't be illegal because they're all taking them. And if it wasn't for that, rather than, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of things that are problematic. But obviously what happened was so sad and so scary. And I do think some of it was preventable. So like I hope, but yeah, no amount of money can ever make up for losing somebody. It just can't. So it's just so sad.
Horrible.
Yeah. And just scary to be in. But yeah, let's never talk about that again.
Cool, deal.
Sorry, super mature approach to death on my part. But yeah, when I saw that 9-year-old boy, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah. Babies shouldn't be at festivals anyway, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I've always thought it was weird.
I agree and disagree. Maybe I just don't have an opinion on it. I kind of do. I think it really depends on the context and like the time, because I've seen
time. Yeah,
like, you know, sometimes like it's their bedtime. They need to come on, guys.
No, I get it when it's you know how some festivals have like family days.
Yeah, but
I think
they
that's
wouldn't.
Fine.
Yeah, but when that family day, the portion of the family day would probably normally end at like a regular time. But then, so when you see like little kids kind of like watching headliners or going, and they're just, you know,
it really depends. Oh, if they don't want to be there, then
yeah. If it's just kind of like, I've seen, you know, kids like toddlers being carried, and they're obviously really tired, and just think.
It really depends, but I just feel like certain shows, like most shows, aren't family friendly. But anyway,
each to their own. As long as you're protecting your kid.
Yeah, and obviously that's not to say that what happened to that 9-year-old was their fault anyway, because we really don't know what happened.
Yeah, this is
scary. The way we're like,
before we sign off, have you got any like plans for? Any exciting plans for the weekend, for the week coming up?
I'm just trying to finish the project that I'm working on. So that's all I'll be doing for the further notice. That's it. I keep speaking wrong and I can hear I'm like saying for the further notice. I'm just like, what?
For the foreseeable future. No, that's why I think I was getting. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but it's also like, where did that come from?
Until further notice.
No, for the furthest. I don't know what the F I'm on. But yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. What are you doing?
I've got a week off work next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is kind of like enforced time off. But it's happy.
By who?
Sorry, that the agency, and not because it's for everybody. Like everybody in the businesses,
nice.
Like the agency is kind of closing down for a week to give people like a break.
Oh
it's
my
not.
God.
I made it sound as if it was like I'm specifically being told.
No, I thought they were like, Natalie, you've been working so hard. Please take a week off. They were
You
like,
are
no, all of
broken.
you, out of here. We are sick of the sight of you.
So that'll be nice.
That will be nice.
Coming down, not this weekend, the following weekend for my sister's birthday.
Cute.
Yeah.
There is a show on Thursday. If I can get tickets, do you want to go? I doubt I can get tickets though.
This Thursday?
No.
Or next Thursday?
Next Thursday.
This
is a question for offline, my bad.
let's park that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so fun times are ahead.
Yeah.
We're almost at Christmas, which means that we're almost at the end of 2021. But that is a conversation that we'll have another time because I'm not ready for it.
Yeah. Also, Adeles' album's coming out.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, we haven't even spoken about the guy that proposed.
Oh, I haven't really paid attention to that. I'll eventually watch all the Oprah interviews. I'm not going to lie, I love an Oprah interview.
Oh man, yeah. I've watched
the
a couple
one,
of clips.
And then there's the Will Smith one. I really want to watch the Will Smith one, but I think I want to listen to the audio version of Will Smith's book first because it sounds good. I mean, if Oprah's saying it's the best biography she's ever read, that's pretty hefty. Exactly. That makes me think, God, what did he say in there?
But he has lived a life. Like,
yeah.
That's.
But everyone has. Not everyone gives it up like that.
True.
Oh my God! Remember when I don't know why I found Matthew McConaughey writing a life story during COVID was like for me it was like an episode of South Park, and I can't even explain it. Like he'd written this book that was about his life and stuff. I don't think it's his full life story. I think it was like a specific parts of his life. And he was like doing press runs for it, and I don't know why it felt like a South Park like sideline. Like he kept popping up, and it's like something really serious is happening, and then it's like, and Matthew McConaughey just wrote a book. Oh God, yeah, I don't know why I found that so funny. I just find him comical. I always have.
He was a comedy character. I used to really dislike him.
Though. Really?
Really, I used to really, really dislike him, but then I don't know what it was that turned my mind.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
No, I think I found him very irritating in that kind of era.
Yeah.
I think watching like when he started doing more serious stuff.
That's when you liked him.
I just think I found him just a very annoying, vacuous person before.
Fair. I mean, I don't mind him. I mean, I don't know him in real life. I'm sure.
No, me neither. So I'm basing all of this on.
No, but I mean, there's some people you feel like you might not know, but you at least feel like, I really know nothing about him. But I'm sure he's done some fuck shit like all the white men do. But he comes across like a decent, all right guy. Do you know who gets on my last effing nerve?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, he thinks that he's a comedian. He thinks he's real funny.
But the thing is, I used to find him funny. Like, do you remember when he was in that show and it was like the three friends that lived together?
No, I don't.
It was a really funny show. I can't remember what it's called. That's how I was introduced to him. Just before he did that film, where he never graduates from university, which I just
found Wilder.
Whatever. Yeah, it was before that. I really liked that show. I thought he was very funny. But now I just feel like he ruins everything for me. Like the final Blade film, he's in that.
Is he?
And as soon as I heard his voice, to be honest, as soon as I saw him and Jessica Biel on the poster, I was like, what is this about to be? And then as soon as I heard him doing the voiceover, I was just like, he's ruined it because he does the intro. And I can tell they've introduced him to be like the funny guy in the film. And it's just like, are you trolling me?
Probably, yeah.
I'm sure, I know he's probably got his huge fan base, but it's just like...
Oh, I think people love him.
Yeah. I get it, but I also can't help but find him... I'm just going through a phase where I find him annoying.
I prefer a lot of people annoying.
Yeah, I prefer my... those kind of actors like Christian Bale, Like I know he's a sociopath and I'm fine with that. Like, stop trying to make me laugh.
Sure.
Look at what annoys me. Stop trying
Don't
to
try and make me laugh. I don't want a sense of humor.
Tell you.
You're not funny. Your humor doesn't make you any less of a piece of shit, okay?
You're fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, it's the way he's marketed to me. Leave me alone. This is not what I need.
I need
give me what's
a
his
brooding
name?
psycho.
Or like I need what's his name? Jonah
Hill.
That's my funny guy. Like, give me him and leave me alone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what I can do. Like him in Wolf of Wall Street. That will actually make me laugh. Stop giving me this like, I am a really handsome, charming guy and I speak really fast and I'm just so funny. Go to hell. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop. It's fine. I completely understand where you're coming from.
It makes me feel like I'm in a never-ending episode of Black Mirror.
And I'm sure that Ryan Reynolds would also understand and would make a joke of it.
Oh, he was!
Sorry.
I'm going to explode onto the
And then everybody would laugh at him. And you'd be like, why did you not see how annoying people?
Oh,
like,
my
Ivan
God.
would come on and be like, Ryan, that's my husband. And he'd be like, that's my wife and I love her and we're so perfect. And
yeah, they got married to a slave plantation. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. Which feels very on brand for their sense of humor.
Oh dear. Really don't know how we got here.
No. Do you have any other TV that you're watching that you're looking forward to? Anything on?
Yes. So I'm finishing a show on iPlayer called Bump.
Okay, Koki.
It's actually about teenage pregnancy.
Oh God.
Like
Juno. That film is so depressing.
I guess like Juno, but if it was a TV series set in Australia.
Oh God, is it funny? Is it a drama or a comedy? Okay, comedy.
It's not a comedy. It's definitely not a comedy, but it's like it's a coming of age.
Coming of age
drama,
/ pregnancies
like thing.
Is it funny? I mean, not funny, sorry. Is it good? Is it enjoyable?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were just watching it because you were watching it.
Well, I am watching it because of... But I would have... It is good. I have enjoyed it. I don't know if I would recommend it for you per se, but...
Oh, okay, fair. Because I'm just so picky with my television.
Oh, actually, do you know what I finished watching last week? What We Do in the Shadows, season 3.
Yeah.
Which is like I think that's probably one of my all-time favorite TV shows.
I watched series 1 just so we can do something on it.
Yeah, it's so good. There's a film as well. It started as a film.
Okay, the film came first. I saw the film.
It did, yeah.
It's good.
But the TV series, I think, is better.
Okay.
It's just
TV's always better.
Oh, I love TV. I think I always watch a TV show over a movie.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch more films lately, but I've noticed
they put TV shows on at the cinema. I'd still watch them at home.
No one would go. Okay.
Yeah. It would be too expensive.
It would be so expensive. Like, they're currently showing all the Harry Potters up for Christmas in the cinema near me. I'm just like, who can afford to go and watch this many films in a month?
When it's on ITV already, come on.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to the cinema to see Harry Potter.
I get it. Like, I get wanting the cinematic experience, but wouldn't it make more sense to just do like once a month or something?
For 8 months.
Yeah.
in the 8-month run up to Christmas.
Those bozos don't have anything else to do. By those bozos, I mean me. They've got fuck all else to do. I almost started watching Peep Show again, which means I'm definitely going to start watching Peep Show again because I love that show. Yeah,
so good.
And I finished Superstore. I pirated
Oh,
Superstore.
good. And you didn't even call it, you actually called it the right thing.
I didn't want it to end, and I'm really upset that it has. I just think it's such a good show.
It's so good. Okay, so you mean you
need
finished season 6?
The one that's not out on.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I'm going to watch it again when it's out on Netflix. But
okay, hopefully it's coming out on Netflix soon.
Love that show.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So funny. Cool. So once again, we've proved that we've just spent a whole week watching a load of trash.
Yeah, watching trash, making depressing music, and freaking out that we are going to die in our homes, having achieved nothing.
Not making any viable human connections with anybody.
Yeah, well, that's not true on my part. Just it ends like this. This is my heart. Oh my God, my wrist. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
And that's why I don't want to do it.
No, but it's worth it.
Okay,
I know
tell
it
that to a
bad,
jury.
But it's yeah, for me it's just like, oh no, zip. I'm not.
We're not giving you this. You're not getting it this time, guys. On that note, goodbye.
Have a great week. See you later.
Rewind the tape. Okay, that was really bad.